everybody, welcome back to the Essential Owl. Erin here to make another cold process soap. This one is, I'm very excited for it, and I will show you all in just a second why. I think I'm going to call this soap Karmic, and the reason why is because I will be using this fragrance oil from Nurture Soap Karma Type. I believe this may actually be called something else maybe now. I'm not sure if this one is actually a dupe of anything or not, but when Nurture Soap had all of their dupes named after the fragrance that they were duping, if that makes any sense, they tended to add that type to the end of it. So I could be wrong on that. It may still be called Karma. I'm not sure. But I felt like Karmic would be a decent name for this soap. I may end up changing my mind later. We'll see. So the colorant that I will be using today, I'm only going to be using 2 different colorants for this soap. And this is a new one that I just got. I'm going to be coloring this soap using Rose, Kale, and Clay. It's so pretty. Let me give this a good spin here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's very pink, but it's very nice. So I'm going to be using this to color the main part of the soap. And then I will be doing a swirl of white that I'll be coloring with titanium dioxide. And then for the top, I want to use a little bit of salts. These are the salts that I'll be using. These are from Brambleberry. I have no idea how to pronounce this word. Kauai red sea salt. This is the coarse kind. I also have some of this, which is the same salt, but this is the fine salt. So what I plan on doing is using all of the coarse salt on the top, because this is just like a little sample size, and I want to get it all used up, and then if I feel like the top needs a little bit more, I'll go in and fill in any blank spots or anything like that with the fine salt. So, with all of that being said, let's jump right into the making of this soap. Looks good. I did want to make a note about this fragrance oil. It does say on the bottle that there is light discoloration. So if I were to leave this soap its natural color, it would probably turn a light tan. So there is that to note. It does not say that it accelerates. So that is good. Let me just double check here. Yes. So, light discoloration, no acceleration. Vanillin is 0%. So, I'm not really sure what's in it that discolors, but that is something to note if you want to purchase this fragrance oil for yourself. So, I am going to just wipe out this container here. This was my lye container. And I am going to pour just a little bit of this off for the white swirl. Not a lot. I think I'm going to do it in the pot swirl for this, because if it looks wispy, that would be just fine indeed. I'm gonna go ahead, get some of my titanium dioxide out here. And now I'm going to throw in some of this lovely rose kaolin clay. We'll start off with that. I'm actually going to stick blend these to help get them mixed in nice and evenly. That looks fantastic. Wow, that is a gorgeous color. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to start using clays more often. That's so pretty. Wow. Can you all see this? Maybe you can't because I've got stuff in the way. Look at this. Isn't that so pretty? All right, give this a good swirl with my spoon here just to make sure as much of the clay is dissolved or dispersed as possible. And put my top back on my clay. I left it open thinking I might have to get a little bit more out. But, okay, so let's get to pouring, shall we? I'm going to take my spatula out for now. I can scrape it at the end. Okay, so I'm going to go in. Actually, I wanted to try an in the pot swirl, didn't I? Change of plans. Okay, so going to dump some of this white in. Okay, I think that's good. Save a little bit of that white for the top. Okay, now I'm all over the place today, you guys. I keep forgetting things I want to do. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my spatula and give it 2 good swirls. Just to sort of pre-swirl it together just a little bit. And now, let's get to pouring. That's really nice. Just scraping out the bowl here to completely fill this up. All right. I'm just gonna jiggle it just a little, get everything into the corners. And now I am going to maybe the white part is pretty thick. If you ever use titanium dioxide, be aware that it is quite thick or it will thicken your soap up. And that's not a rule, of course, but that does tend to be the case. I'm just drizzling some on the top here in no particular fashion. so that I can swirl it. All right. Yay, I'm excited. Looks really good. So all right, I am now going to take a pipette and just swirl the top. First, I'm going to clean up this little soap bit here on the table so I don't accidentally touch it. All right. So, going to swirl it just like this. Let's see, do I want to do any more? I try not to over swirl my tops because I like defined swirls on the top most of the time. But sometimes it's hard to know when exactly to stop. Okay, I think I'm actually going to stop there with the swirls. And I'm going to clean up my edges before I put any of the salts on, because if I do this after, I run the risk of disturbing any of the salts that I'll put on the top. I don't want to do that. Once I put the salts on, I want them to stay where I put them. Okay, I really like this swirl. What do you think, guys? I think it looks really nice. Okay, now I'm going to get into my bag of salts here. I think that's going to look really great. I'm really surprised at how well that color matches. And I'm just going to get in here with my fingers and just drizzle some all along the top, just in the middle. I may not end up using as many of these salts as I thought that I would. It's kind of hard to judge because it looks like there's not very much in this bag until you go to sprinkle it on, and then it's like, wow, I have enough to do 3 soaps this way. Okay, so I've got a really defined line of salt down the middle. I think I might go ahead and sprinkle just a little bit more all along the top, and that might end up overdoing it, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta be a little bit extra. Just sometimes, as long as I have that defined stripe of salts in the middle, I think I'll be happy with it. Here are little pieces of salt pinging off the table. That is a gorgeous color, that rose kaolin clay. So pretty. I've got another clay that I'm excited to play with, but I'm not going to say much else about that because it's going to be another video. So I don't want to ruin this surprise for anyone. Okay, I'm just gonna lightly tap this down just to sort of help the salt settle into the soap. And I'm gonna go ahead and take off my gloves so that I can touch my spray bottle. And in this bottle, I just have 90, I believe it's 91. I don't believe this is 99. This is 91% rubbing alcohol. I'm just going to spritz the top. That'll sort of help anchor the salt into the soap, and it will also give the soap a nice sheen when it has set up. So let's bring you on for a close-up. So this is what we've got going on, y'all. Look at this. Look how pretty. I love how this turned out. I'm so excited. Look at those swirls. I am in love, and that salt just... I'm really surprised at how well that matches the color of that kaolin clay. I'm very excited. So this is all that I have for you all right now. This was the Karmic soap that we just made using the rose kaolin clay and titanium dioxide. And I will bring you all back for the cut. Let me know what you think of this soap down in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys. Do you love this? Do you hate it? Is there something that you wish that I had done differently? Let me know. It's all good. It's all fun. So if you like these videos, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my uploads. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all for the cut. Bye-bye.